What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at some of the best posts from r/ScrapMechanic. Alright, we're going to be starting today with a vehicle. What do you think of my farming vehicles and the way that I connected them? Okay, so I mean, obviously there are some mods in use. You can tell by the emblem in the front. I don't even remember what logo that was, the car logo. Oh, no way! So he actually made like a claw thing to lock into all the farming equipment and to lift it up in place. Oh, that's cool. So that's actually a completely separate blueprint. So they're controlling their equipment remotely with spud guns and switches. Oh, look at it go. Yeah, because you don't really have like connectors or like, you know, electronics that can just like plug in or something like that. So, and like so close to the real thing to have like such a universal tractor like that. Like that's, oh, that's so cool. You were supposed to send over a mechanic, not a farmer. Up next, we got some fan art. I 3D printed a ScrapMechanic fidget toy based on a cylinder roller bearing. What? Would you look at this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I want this. Ah, this is so cool. I mean, I'm not really one for fidget spinners either way, but that is a ScrapMechanic bearing. That's pretty cool. And they're doing it in the mod colors? Like, what? By the way, I know it should be blue, but I have no... Oh, they don't even have orange. Okay. So I guess it's Durf's lot. Okay. So, like, for the record, I know a lot of people associate it with me, but for the record, like, for those that don't know, literally just take the orange color and change the hue by 180 degrees. It's the opposite hue of the orange color, is that special blue. It has nothing to do with me so much as just a representation of modding ScrapMechanic with the opposite color that orange is. That's been since the early days of ScrapMechanic, and that was the big thing. That was the big thing about ModPack, was that your bearings came in blue automatically, which was a special shade of blue that wasn't available in the paint tool. So that's because it's that, you know, opposite of orange thing. It's not even a big deal. This is a very cool fidget spinner. Why did I go on talking about it, about the logo cut? Like, it's a very cool, I want it, not because it's blue, just because it's a cool thing that I want. I'm allowed to want something cool, okay? Never seen this before in a warehouse? Maybe I am just blind. What the heck? Never seen this before in a warehouse. Huh. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if I ever seen this either. I do remember going up like a lot of ramps and stuff, but I can't ever remember this one being attached to a warehouse. Especially a 2-floor warehouse? What? It's been quite a while since I played survival mode. But then again, it's been quite a while since we've got some game updates, so like, when would have this appeared in, like, we would have seen this before, right? I don't know, I think we're seeing something with the, like the Mandela effect or something. I don't know what's going on here. Prototype vanilla hydrofoil boats. Really? Hydrofoil? That actually works in ScrapMechanic? What? No way. Oh, okay, that's not... Okay, that's not actually a hydrofoil boat. That's really funny, though, how it's doing exactly what hydrofoil boats do. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's so weird, too, because, like, that material... You would never be able to do this in the real world. A material that's light enough and buoyant enough to make this entire thing float, but then is also strong enough to push the entire thing against water. What? This is so, like, quirky physics of ScrapMechanic. This is great. I mean, you couldn't actually do hydrofoil in ScrapMechanic, but I guess this counts as hydrofoil, so this is great. This is great. Yet another completely impractical drill machine. Completely impractical. Oh gosh. I see what they mean. Oh my god. Those are all on pistons, right? Yeah. So, I mean, is it impractical though? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty impractical. How are you gonna get all those little rocks down there? I mean, you crush the big rock into little bits, but now you gotta clean up all the little bits. It's really efficient at taking care of the big rock that's stuck in the ground. But then from there, it looks like you need a second vehicle to help you clean up. So yeah, I can see how you're saying it's impractical, but in terms of like efficiency, bam, took care of the big rock no problem. Started as a bad joke, but now I finished it. I'm sorry, what? So, wait, huh? So, wait, I don't know what to say about it. Your building material is the dwarf mannequin. I mean, it didn't just start as it still is a bad joke. You're finishing it as a bad joke. Like, why are you looking at the floor? You're never alone in the what do you call this? The dwarf chopper? Or, you're never alone. This is what the apocalyptic future is like, where, you know, there's gonna be job positions in like the worst case possible, like, but you know, one of the highest pay rates is to be a part of the propeller. I mean, you really gotta be able to withstand being very dizzy all day. But hey, the pay is good. And they give you free complimentary antacids for when you vomit. No, honestly, like, I'm so... started as a bad joke. I want to hear the story. I want to hear the origin story. What happened here? Here we go. We got OP saying the name. Dwarfacopter. I was pretty close. Engineer Gaming. When you are both a engineer and a gamer. Oh, yep. Yeah, this was actually one of the very first things that I did in ScrapMechanic. I don't know where it came from. Well, basically, the idea was that you start with a cube, and it looks like a perfect cube on the outside, with just one button. And all you do is push the button, and then it transforms into something amazing from that cube. So mine was just a car, a simple car, a cube in a car, and this seems to be an entire setup, like a lounge chair, umbrella shade, a side table with your drink and stuff. Alright, here we got a post that just says ScrapNautica. Let's check it out. Pretty cool submarine. I gotta admit, I've never actually played Subnautica myself. But just looking at the precise controls that submarine has. What the heck? I mean, obviously some mods are being used here, but... Mind the whiplash, all passengers. Difference in smoothness between angled and vertical suspension. Okay. Yeah, so there's some vertical suspension. Bouncing around a lot. And angled suspension. Wow, look at that. The body of the car is like super smooth. And I think if you just look very closely, it's so simple. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to put the suspensions at fault here because they're doing their job. They're doing exactly what they're meant to do. But if you look when the suspensions are vertical and they all of a sudden get compressed, the car sinks down a little bit, and then the suspension has to push against the ground, lifting the car up a little bit, and that's where you get these bounces where the car body is tilting forward and back a whole lot. But if you pay attention to when they're angled, every time the suspension's pushed inwards, there's actually a little bit of like air underneath the wheel, and when it pushes back, it just pushes forward instead of against the ground. So like there's just that sort of empty space, and a lot of the bounces are just sort of absorbed. And yeah, this is fascinating. I think everyone's gonna start building with angled suspensions now. Here we got a post that's just screaming at the top of their lungs, Vanilla Tetris! Alright, let's check it out. Vanilla, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The entire logic, I thought it was like gonna be cardboard or something. Is it actually like an arcade machine Tetris? Hey, that's pretty cool. So it actually plays out like Tetris then. It's a little bit of a shame that like we don't have colors there, but we don't really need the colors, do we? Yeah, full Tetris, let's do it. Nice. That's pretty cool. So finally, somebody else is making games within a game. But I think they're doing it full vanilla, which is like... that's always been one of the biggest setbacks in ScrapMechanic, is just there's only so much that Logic can handle, so... Tetris is definitely one of the simpler games, I think. Oh my god, are you gonna pull out the connection tool? There it is. Disgusting. You just gotta walk through it. Blah, 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 blah. There's no sauce with that spaghetti. Doesn't really matter to have colored stuff. I mean, you could use the RGB block from mods and stuff, but then you'd have to account, like, there's so much more logic for you to account for where each shape is in the entire history of the game and which blocks are which color, and there's so much more logic just to have color. So here we get a post, random maze generation. So this seems to be another post from the same person. This person seems to, I think the last Reddit video that I did also, this person did a lot of logical builds too. So like this is definitely a ScrapMechanic logic player. Like I don't know if they do anything else in the game but logical builds. So, but hey, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Wow, look at the thing go. So it's generating a maze and then it detects closed off areas and opens them up. So this person with this post and previous posts, they definitely seem to be a vanilla logic expert. A master of logic. I am finally free to explore. Alright, ScrapMechanic menu, right? Nah, they took the main menu tile. They didn't put it, yeah, you're not in the menu editor. No. You just took the tile out of the game files. And then put it somewhere where the, where you can use it in the tile editor. Not the tile editor, like the world editor where you can put tiles where you want. And so then this is actually a creative mode thing where you're just loading in custom tiles, like a custom world. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Like you get to explore, you can see how they made the perspective to seem like it was much bigger than it actually is. Everything else is just a cardboard cutout. Yep. Fake. We got a meme or something? The devs are sus. ScrapMechanic's art style and graphics are so happy and friendly. Family friendly, right? And then all of a sudden you just got a banana crate full of dead walks. That's not Axolot's fault, okay? That's just the farm bots that misidentify the udders on their heads as bananas, and they're just like, oh, gotta get the bananas, stuff it in the crate. I've been collecting resources wrong this whole time. Yeah, so far that's pretty normal how you collect resources. You collect wood. No. Oh, I remember this. This was like this was a glitch like super early on when survival mode was released. I remember somebody did this. You just put blocks on the tree trunks, like the cut up tree trunks. That's still in the game? Wow, I completely forgot about this. If you asked me to play survival mode, I would never have done this. I'm never gonna be collecting. I never need to chop down trees. I never need to. Technically you can do this with metal too, right? You can do this with any block. Man, oh man. I can't even remember where I first saw it now either. It's like so vague in my memory, so foggy. I don't remember who was the first person to do this. But I completely remember the first time that I saw this. Like I 100% expected the developers to fix it like right away. So I'm so surprised to see it here today again. Like wow, 1 minute loop of 40 FPS video. What kind of a title is that? But then I realize it's from the logic person, and I understand all of a sudden immediately what it is. Yep. Alright. So far I'm not really too impressed, because like it could just literally be a wall of sensors and logic gates. Okay, no, it looks like that, but it definitely looks a lot thicker than just a wall of sensor and logic gates. Also, yeah, where's the pendulum thing behind the wall? Where'd the pendulum come from, right? Is it just a bunch of timers? A delay? Set a delay? They tried to run into the explosive. They failed. Anyway. So they're obviously doing a bunch of things behind these sensors. There is a lot of timers I see, so I mean, I don't know. This could have been done the cheap way. Right? Like just put a timer for 2 minutes, spend 2 minutes doing stuff in front of the sensors, and then come here to watch what you did after 2 minutes. Oh, that's the car. That's the car that missed the explosive. That's right. I couldn't really tell what it was for a second there. Boom, there's the car. That's the lift. Wow. Okay, pew pew. That's the spud gun. Pew pew. That was pretty neat. You get to see the worlds through the eyes of sensors. Happy Scraptober. Hey, Scraptober is always a good time. Would you look at that? Oh, they got the farm bots all dressed up and everything. That's hilarious. Yep, the red one. That's hilarious. Dressed up as a creeper. Too funny. Scraptober 2021 by Scarlet Dix. And here we've come to the top post for the past month. It is a contraption. Oh wait, wrong game. Yeah, what? This is Minecraft? What? I mean, I know some, so like in the mod pack beta I had like some Minecraft blocks, but they were just there as like a test. And wait a second. Why am I even talking about mods? This is not mods. I thought someone actually made like a Minecraft mod and someone was showing it off. This is not mods at all. This is a much larger scale. Oh my god. My brain was just... I legitimately thought like this was a texture. But no, they built the texture block by block, pixel by pixel. And so it's like blown up to scale. Like, wow. Okay, so yeah, so these are like a full 16 by 16 then, right? Somebody want to mod Minecraft and like jam ScrapMechanic models in Minecraft? I don't know how you do that. And now let's take a look at some of the best posts from r/ScrapMechanic. Let me know down in the comments below if you had a favorite post. Sorry that I really haven't made one of these Reddit videos in a while. I just had some stuff going on, so it's sort of been like a, you know, instead of a monthly type of thing. The ScrapMechanic subreddit hasn't been as active as it used to be, so I'm not sure if these videos are going to be like a monthly thing anymore. But that's fine. I can still sort by top posts by another date range, like it doesn't have to be a monthly thing, so we'll see how it goes. There's always some interesting stuff in the ScrapMechanic subreddit. So if you guys like this sort of thing and you want to see more videos like it, be sure to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.